Hello guys, good morning. How you guys doing? I hope you guys had a wonderful night. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you stay. And meanwhile, guys, has Hushpuppi been released? Yeah, that's what a lot of people are asking because yesterday night, according to Nigeria time, there was a report that came out suggesting that Hushpuppi has been released. When people went to the official site of FBI to check about Hushpuppi details, so they found this, and of course you can see release date under, and people were like already singing. People wish Hushpuppi were already singing song praises like happy about his release. Well, sorry guys, I'm here to burst your bubbles. Hushpuppi has not been released. I don't know, maybe something happened to their site, or maybe because of he was being transferred from Chicago to California. So, they must release him from Chicago before be taken to California. Maybe that is where the mess up is coming from. But according to his lawyer, Pizinski, a Chicago-based lawyer, has denied the rumor insinuating the release of Raymond Abbas. According to Prime newspaper, they say an alleged multi-million-dollar fraudster facing charges in U.S., Raymond, is not yet released. Wednesday, screenshot of Bureau of Prison website showing this release went viral. According to details on the website, which were verified by the papers, Mr. Abbas, popularly known as Hushpuppi, was released on July 20. Responding to the prime time query, his legal representative, Mr. Pizinski, said the Bureau records show release because of its transfer to California. He said these reports are not true. He has not been released. The Bureau of Prison website showed that he was released simply because he is being transferred now to California, he said on Wednesday evening. Mr. Abbas was transferred from Illinois to the Central District of California for prosecution last Monday. Mr. Abbas, 37, who was resident in Dubai and known for flaunting an extravagant lifestyle on social media, was arrested last month over wire fraud allegation. He was then extradited to USA on July. Himself, Woodbury, and some other fraudsters were extradited to USA, and now they are meant to face the law over their first after serving their sentence in USA. Then if any other country have any cause to settle with Raymond or Hushpuppi or Woodbury, then they can seek for extradition from USA to their own country. So that's exactly what is on ground now. Sorry guys, Hushpuppi has not been released, according to the contrary to the news that was going around yesterday. A lot of people were happy. Honestly, a lot of people were happy about the release of Hushpuppi, but sorry guys, he has not been released. He's still in jail. He's still going to face what he did, and if he comes out to be found guilty, he's going to get 20 years or less. But if he luckily fight it, then I think he's going to walk free. So guys, the thing is that yesterday I talked about a little bit about Hushpuppi's story, where he came from in Lagos. He was washing people's car for a low amount to like 100 naira per car, and of course he was begging. And there's one particular place he used to buy food on credit, and people around there are not quite happy with him. They said he's a billionaire, and yet the people that he grew up together, his community in Lagos, still remains the same. After 15 years, that place is still the same. Nothing changed at all. The whole buildings are still there. That the day that I came to visit the people around there, that they shared stipends of 5,000 naira. Well, it's his money. He worked for it either by crook or by hook. So he knows if he chooses to give it to you, that is his own. If he chooses not to give it to you, that's also people should know. But one thing is that if somebody has the opportunity to do it, that is why Escobar. You see Escobar right now. Escobar, despite being a notorious person, Escobar is still being praised because he was really known for helping, for dashing a lot of money out. You see people up to now, I keep wondering, why do people praise Escobar that much despite knowing the full background? Like, this guy is notorious, but yet people still praise him simply because he knows how to give. So guys, I'm still gonna be updating you about this Hushpuppi issue, but the latest is that he has not been released, so nobody should get it twisted. So guys, let's move that over to BBNAIJA a bit. The only people I see them buzzing about on the BBNAIJA is Nengi and Laycon, honestly. So I think between those two guys, Nengi and Laycon, I think, Laycon is a guy, Nengi is a lady, and I think one of those guys will win. But me, I'm rooting for Nengi anyway, because the rest of the guys are busy for me, fine boys. But it's just beginning, and things can change. That's one thing about BBNAIJA. The shift of attraction changed so fast in less than just 10 months. The shift of attraction changed so fast. But currently, people are saying Laycon because is wise, all those kind of things. We have seen those kind of people in the past. We have seen so many wise guys, and at the end of the day, they don't end up getting it. Meanwhile, now they say Nengi is beautiful and yet humbled. Well, Nengi might have a chance based on Messi having a chance last season, because Messi somehow have quite similarity with Nengi because of their looks and of course their body build. But I don't really understand it. But these are just the people that I think have a chance. But we have other people there like Kidaway, Uzo, Dorothy, and so many other crazy people out in the house that are gradually making buzz. But Nengi and Laycon are those people that are really trying for now, but we don't know what will happen. So tell me exactly you think I'm gonna have a chance on winning that prize, 85 million naira prize.
Who are like my junior brothers, except for like they say it's up to 60, I don't know. I'm 60 plus. So you are near my age, but I'm at least 7 years older than you, I'm sure. I'm the same age with your mentor in Lagos, Asiwaju. And I was governor with him at the same time. He was a senator, I was a senator. I'm a two-time minister, he isn't a two-time minister.
But he won all his elections very well.
No problem about that. Just like you won your own in Kogi State very well.
Yes.
And you are now the deputy governor and governor of Kogi State.
Mr. Minister, please respond.
I'm responding, my friend. If you yab me, I yab you 10 times.
I won.
I'm a Lagos boy. I'm a Lagos boy. You are just a small boy in Lagos. Look at this boy. Mushim boy is talking to a VI boy. I live in Victoria Island. Look at Mushi boy. From Kogio. You are Oborobo. Just go. I don't get time for you. Kilo share.
So guys, the painful thing is that Nigeria are just gonna laugh about it and be like, oh, it's like a comedy. Honestly, we should be crying, because this kind of things happening in a nation, in a very big nation like Nigeria, and you honestly it's painful. Well, for those of you who don't know, that is a minister of labor in Gigi, mercilessly dragging and calling out Honorable Falake during a sitting on live television. Honestly, guys, on live television. Well, it's good. Let them keep disgracing themselves. You're gonna get to a day in this country when we will all look back at this kind of picture. We'll be like, really? Did our leaders end up doing this kind of stuff? Really? That is what I'm praying for. We shouldn't get to a nation, to a place where there will be no Nigeria anymore. I want there to be a Nigeria, but we must all strive for it, guys, because this is not what we bargain for old people to behave like kids. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in today. Thank you for everything you have been doing. So guys, I'm going to end this video here. Try as much as possible to leave your comment, like, and make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at AdamsLink Media. Make sure you subscribe, and after subscribing, click the bell notification to get updates on all my new content. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.